Hello, so this is a well-rounded practice, is what I like to practice every day. It's my go-to regular vinyasa practice when I want to move my energy, move my body, feel into my strength and into my flexibility. So I am happy to share this with you, and of course feel free to modify according to your needs. So without further ado, let's come into a child's pose. So bring your hips towards your heels. Feel free to keep your knees closer to one another or further apart. So make this child's pose really a place for you to find your center. Make this child's pose this shape, this position where you can arrive and you can allow your body to soften and you can bring the attention inwards. So this practice is quite a fast-paced practice. So I'm not gonna give too much detail in terms of alignment. But hopefully the more you practice, the more you will get used to all the movements. So in child's pose, keeping the hands forward, allowing the head to rest down, just take a breath in through the nose. And exhale out with a sigh. Let's find two more of these. Inhale through the nose. Side out. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. And allow your body to drop down, to really surrender to the force of gravity. And then we're gonna walk the hands further forward. Make sure the knees are under the hips and allow the chest to drop down into anahata asana. And the forehead can be down or the chin. Let's find a few breaths here. Just really sensing how this new shape brings sensation into the physical body, and breathe into the sensations that arise. And slowly press the hands down. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and inhale into cow stretch. And exhale back into your child's pose. And we're gonna flow here with the inhale. Press down through the knees, round your back as you come forward. Begin to inhale, and then at the top of the inhale, open the chest. Send the tailbone up in the crown, and then exhale back to child's pose. And let's keep going like that in a more dynamic cat and cow version. Inhale as you come forward, open at the top, and exhale back. Let's keep going. Inhale as you come forward, feeling every single sensation in your back. Open it up at the top and then exhale back. Really massaging the spine here, adding fluidity into the spine with undulating motions, really waking up the spine. And you can close your eyes here and really feel this from the inside. Couple more rounds. Tuning into your own breath, to the rhythm of your own breath. One more. And then come forward into an all-fours position. Tuck the toes if they aren't already, and come back into a downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, and feel free to keep the knees as much bent as you need to in order to really find length in the spine. So we prioritize length in the spine rather than bringing the heels down. So relax the head, relax the neck, really drop the head here. Keep pressing the floor forwards, and we're gonna come high up onto the toes here and roll forwards to a plank with an in-breath, allowing the head to unfold last. Keep the hips buoyant And then exhale, send the sitting bones up and back. And again, inhale forwards to plank, breathe in. Exhale back, sitting bones drive you back into downward dog. Again, inhale forwards to plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Twice more, or maybe a few more rounds. Inhale forward, exhale back with your breath. So again here, as you get lost into the movement, try to feel every single sensation in your spine. And like a wave coming forward, so you begin to really feel the movement of each vertebra following the other in this undulating motion. And let this bring fluidity and space in your body. Let this be a full body massage. Last one time. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And then walk the feet towards the top of the mat. Grab hold of opposite elbows and sway from side to side. And then release the hands down and inhale into a halfway lift. Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale to fold forwards. And again, here your knees can be bent. Twice more. Inhale forward. Exhale, folding. One more. Inhale into Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale down, Uttanasana. Inhale to come all the way through that halfway to Urdhva Hastasana, all the way up. And exhale, draw your hands down into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Take a breath in and a breath out. And we're going to begin with our Surya Namaskar, classical Hatha yoga variation. Bringing the feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale as you reach your arms up, open the chest. Find a little back bend at the top and exhale, fold forwards into Uttanasana. Step your left leg back, bring the knee down. Inhale as you broaden the chest, look forward. Exhale, come back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Inhale forwards to a plank. Exhale with the knees down, the chest and the chin. Inhale into a cobra. Really feel the legs heavy like a whale's tail. Exhale back into downward dog. Step the left foot forward, bring the right knee down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach and lengthen as you open the chest. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Step the right leg back, knee down, breathe in. Breathe out, downward dog. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale into cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, back to downward dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale. Really drop the pelvis. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, open it up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Again, breathe in, open up. Breathe out to fold. Left leg back, knee down. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, breathe in. So this is a complete practice. Breathe out, fold. Surya Namaskar can be maybe the only practice you go through in the day. Downward dog, exhale. It's the most traditional practice. Inhale, forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward and fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more rounds, breathe in. So you can feel how it brings heat in the body. Breathe out, fold. Left foot back, knee down. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Traditionally, we practice 12 rounds. Inhale in plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. And we do this when the sun comes out. Inhale in cobra. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha. Left leg forward, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to the sky, urdhva hastasana, chest opens. Exhale, hands to the heart. Last round, flow with your breath. Inhale, open. Let the exhale bring you down and fold. Right knee down, breathe in as you open the chest. Breathe out, downward dog, send it back. Inhale into plank. Exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart, take a moment. So it really is a complete practice. And you can practice 3 rounds, that would be a minimum. 6 rounds, 9, 12. Something that really brings you back into your body on the daily. And it honors the cycle of the sun, beginning anew every single day. And Namaskar means to bow. So bowing to the sun, Surya. Now let's release the hands down, come into our vinyasa. Bend the knees, sink the hips, sway to the heels, reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale as you sink deeper. And we're going to hold this for a few breaths. So it's nice to move non-stop, but it's also really important to hold certain asanas as they were designed to be places of meditation and contemplation. So here, noticing how is the breath changing as you're holding this asana, this movement, this form. And it's meant to bring stability. It's a full body gesture that is meant to bring stability and strength. Now let's add a little flow. Inhale to open the chest, keep the knees bent. Exhale, dive and brush the hands down and back. Twice more. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, dive and brush. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive and brush. And this time, straighten the legs, interlace the hands back behind you and fold. Dvikonasana. Keep the breath going. release the hands down. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down and walk back into a downward facing dog. And so let's bring the feet together. Reach the right leg up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose, round and touch. Twice more. Inhale, slowly the right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. And step it through. Inside the right hand, release the left knee down. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Clasp your hands, but release the pointer finger, reach up. Really gather through the inner thighs here. Open the chest and look up. So Anjaneyasana here, we're gonna hold. We are revisiting this asana. This time we get to really experience it. Arms reaching up, pelvis drawing forward, but keeping really active through the legs. Take one more breath. With your next inhale, come on back up. Release the hands down and glide back into Ardha Hanumanasana. Feeling into the right hamstring, breathing wherever you feel sensation arising in the body, and really meeting it with the breath. Relaxing any area that you might feel that it begins to tense. Then bring the right foot down. We're going to come up into a crescent lunge, lifting the back knee off the floor and reaching the arms up. Holding here for about 5 breaths. Gazing at one point. Active through the back leg. Noticing what shows up for you in the physical space to begin with. Then bring the palms together, trace your prayer down, turn to the right. We're going to find a twist. Really use your abdomen to twist and hook the elbow outside the knee, pressing one hand on top of the other, finding a spiraling in the spine. Maybe gazing up, it's not necessary. Offering the abdominal organs a nice massage, moving blood. And then from here, gaze down, place your left hand on the ground, and we're gonna shift all 10 toes pointing towards the right. Shift this right foot to the middle of your mat and bring the right arm up and over. Really stretching through the right side body. It's kind of like a supported side plank here. And really allow this right hand to fall like a waterfall. And then we're going to step this right foot behind. Take it into Urdhva Vashisthasana. Or if you want to go for it, step it further away and come into Wild Thing. Really find a back bend here that frees your heart, your chest. Press the floor to lift through the chest, breathe in. And breathe out, gather through the core. And come back into a plank. Inhale here. Exhale into a chaturanga, hover off the floor. Inhale into upward dog, shoulders back. Exhale back into downward dog. Come back to your breath. And let's switch sides. Feet together, left leg rises. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. And again, inhale. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. And step it through. Release the right knee down. Reaching the arms up. Interlacing the fingers. Noticing, where do you feel this? And how can you breathe into the sensation that arises? That's all we do. Find shape, and we are present within the shape through the breath. Releasing anything that is tightening up. And noticing what else is there. Noticing our reactions. With your next inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the hands down. Glide back into Ardha Hanumanasana. Straightening the front leg. And then folding forwards. Inhale to look forward, bring the left foot down, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and reach the arms up in crescent lunge. And through this steadiness of the breath, the steadiness of the posture, and the steadiness of the gaze, you might begin to find some spaciousness in the mind. As we hold, we cultivate strength. Now let's bring the palms together, turn to the left, hook the elbow outside the knee, press one palm on top of the other, and gaze up towards the ceiling or towards the ground, especially if your neck is tight. Let each breath take you further. And slowly turn the gaze down. Bring the hand onto the ground. Turn all 10 toes towards the left as you shift your left foot to the middle of the mat and lift the left arm up and over the ear. Press the floor. Really find space in your left side body. Enjoy here. Left hand like a waterfall. And we're going to step this left foot behind, either for Parsvadasana or open into a wild thing. And slowly gather through the core, come back to the center. Plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back. Downward dog. Feet together. Reach the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Draw the heel to the sitting bone. Breathe in as you yawn your legs open. Breathe out as you step the right foot through. Left heel down. Open it up into Virya. Right thigh bone parallel to the ground. Knee over the ankle. And again, we're holding for a few breaths before we continue moving. But notice what shows up. And turn the right palm up. Inhale into reverse warrior. Opening through your right side. Exhale, elbow into the knee. Left arm up and over into Parsvakonasana. And let's keep going like that a few more rounds. Inhale, Parshva Viratu. Exhale, elbow to the knee, left arm up and over. One more, inhale, reverse. Exhale, elbow to the knee, left arm up and over. We're gonna hold here. Either keep the elbow into the knee, draw the right shoulder back, or slide the elbow inside the knee. And you can bring the fingertips down and really press the knee open. Find length from the knife edge of your left foot to your left fingertips. And now we're going to take it into Skandasana. So release this left arm down and let it transition you into the left side Skandasana. Really bend through the left leg and reach the arms wide. Let's take it into a higher version for today. So we're not dropping down. And let's travel back through second warrior, through reverse, inhale. Extend the right leg and come into triangle pose. Few breaths, really pressing down through the feet, turning the chest up to the sky. Leave that right arm super light. And let's take it into Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand onto the left hip bone. Start transitioning towards that balance on the right foot. Moving the right hand underneath the right shoulder, maybe extending the left arm up. Maybe you can add to the challenge by letting this hand hover off the floor, or maybe bring it onto the shin. You also have the option here to catch your left foot and open into the back bend. And slowly release. Whoops. Coming back into that Viratu. Inhale, reverse. And then extend the right leg. And let's turn the right toes in. Come forward into a fold. Bring both hands down. And bring the hands between the legs to fold further. Prasarita Padottanasana. Now here you have the option to come into a headstand if this is something you usually practice. If not, don't worry about it, just stay in the forward fold. So as I said, this is kind of a flow for practitioners, but there's always the possibility to adjust and to modify. So if you are in headstand, come down and then take a halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, simply walk the hands towards the top of the mat. We're gonna finish the same way as we did before, left hand on the ground, transition into that side plank and straight away into that wild thing, open the chest. Maybe if you have the space, you can come all the way into a wheel. And then exhale. As you turn that left hand again, coming back into a plank. We'll go through a vinyasa, breathing plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra, inhale. Exhale, back, downward dog. Feet together. Left leg rises, bend the knee, open up the hip. And exhale, step it through. Second warrior, open it up. You shouldn't have glass props around. So finding the strength and the stability in Vira 2. Let's find our flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. And you can slide the left elbow inside the knee, right arm up and over. One straight line from the knife edge of the right foot to the right fingertips. Really finding length. And from here we're going to shift. And from here we're going to shift into Skandasana. So come all the way to the middle of your mat. I'm going to change directions, bending through the right leg, extending the arms wide. Holding here and breathing, really finding the strength through both legs. And we're going to come back to the transition. Parsvavira 2, extend the left leg, and then come forward for Trikonasana. Right palm up. Keeping that left hand really light. And transitioning into Ardha Chandrasana, right hand onto the right hip bone. So you need to shift a little bit here, but you're gonna bend the left leg, come forward, balancing on the left foot. And decide what you want to do with this left hand. Maybe it stays on the ground for support, maybe it hovers, maybe it comes into the shin. Let it be a practice, let it be playful. It's okay if you fall, it's okay if it's wobbly. Let it be a practice. You can choose to come into Chapasana. And then release it out. And again, come back through second warrior into reverse. And then come all the way up. Again, folding forwards into Prasarita. This time, interlace your hands up and over your head. And let them come over the head. Or you have the opportunity for another headstand. Slowly release the hands down. Take a halfway lift. We're going to come through that ending way. Walk the hands forward. Place the right hand down. Shift to the knife edge of your right foot. And then step this left foot behind. Opening into Wild Thing. Or maybe even a full wheel. Slowly come back to center. Transitioning slowly, hands on the ground. Come to plank, inhale. Exhale, this time come all the way to the floor. Take a moment to rest. Bring the hands down and the forehead at the backs of the hands. Or any way that you feel you can take a moment. Calm down the breath and come back to this regular heartbeat. And we're gonna come into dhanurasana from here. So extend the arms by your body. We have opened the back quite a lot. So with the inhale, we're gonna lift the chest, the arms and the legs. Catch your feet, either from the tops of the feet or the ankles. Exhale as you kind of yield down, and as you inhale, press the feet towards the hands and open up. Lightness in the chest. Neck long, jaw soft. And slowly come back down. Release through the tailbone, shake it out. And inside out. And bring the hands under. Actually, let's bring the hands into Sphinx. And from here, we have two options, either staying Sphinx, or if you wanna play around with a bit of a forearm balance, you can either keep the forearms as they are or bring the hands closer to one another, tuck the toes, and lift the pelvis off the floor. So now you're in a forearm plank. Start walking the feet towards your hands. Keep gazing down. And this is a great preparation for headstand or forearm stand. If you want to play around with lifting one leg or the other, you also have the option to come into pincha mayurasana. Finding the pelvis over the shoulders, active through the toes. And slowly bring it back down. Bring the knees down and come into anahata asana as we did at the beginning. And come back into a child's pose. And slowly rise up with a rounded back. Upright counterasana for backbends. Is the humble vajrasana. Thunderbolt pose. Just noticing, just feeling the aftertaste. We have moved quite a lot. And let's sit back onto the sitting bones. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees apart. Leave lots of space between the heels and the pubic bone. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold in. So we're gonna hold for about 10 breaths. If that's too low for you, you can always bring the elbows into the inner seams of the legs and rest the head there. Or come really to the point that your body allows you to go. Nothing forced. And so as you arrive here, close your eyes and really notice how you feel in your body. Noticing if you feel a little bit more spacious, a little bit stronger. A little bit more ready to go on with your day, or to begin your day, or to end your day. Just a simple movement of energy It shifts something. And let's start rising up. Then take it into Paschimottanasana, extending the legs forward. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you fold forwards. And please know that you don't have to keep your legs completely straight. They can be bent, and your spine doesn't necessarily have to be straight. It can be rounded. You receive the benefits no matter how the shape looks like on the outside. Let this be a practice. Let this be a process. And slowly start rising. And as you come up, plant the feet down. And let's come all the way onto our backs. Rolling the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Bring the knees into the chest, come into a happy baby pose. Dropping the sacrum down, the tailbone, relaxing the neck. And slowly we're going to come into Savasana. So find a place that feels perfect for you to rest. Whatever it is that you need, maybe a blanket, something to cover yourself. If you have the urge to get up and go, just stay for a minute. Let the body and the mind integrate. Feel how every single cell is nourished with oxygen. All this oxygen that you brought in through conscious breath. I'm going to leave you here. Feel free to stay for as long as you need. Have a wonderful rest of your day.